Campaign 2018, and candidates are in the final stretch of campaigning ahead of tomorrow's primary. Gubernatorial candidates were scattered across the state making their final pitch, and campaign volunteers were also out canvassing in force. When polls reopen early tomorrow morning, nearly 2 million votes will have already been cast by mail and in-person early voting.
And that number surpasses totals from the last two regular primary elections. CBS 4's David Sutta joins us live from Miami with a preview of some of the most watched races. David?
Yeah, one of those front runners was here today at Cafe Versailles. Congressman Ron DeSantis stopping in, trying to get some last-minute votes. Doesn't look, according to the polls, like he'll need it. On the Democratic side, there is a lot of candidates running for governor. However, one name that should sound familiar is leading the pack. Congressman Ron DeSantis received a warm welcome in Little Havana Monday afternoon. DeSantis is feeling good on the eve of Florida's primary.
We're going to do very well in Miami-Dade County tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to a strong turnout for us, and then on to November. I think we're going to do well tomorrow.
He is one of 8 Republican candidates for governor and is the most aligned and only candidate endorsed by President Donald Trump. The latest polls show him as a clear frontrunner. Meanwhile, the Democrats' race appears to be changing.
Hello, everybody.
Jeff Green campaigned in Miami-Dade Monday, but canceled his election night watch party today. Green says he will watch results with his family, but could be a clear sign that he's out of the running. Former Miami Beach Mayor Philip Levine hit South Florida in the final stretch Monday as well. Levine confident if he can win South Florida, he can win the rest of the state. Tallahassee Mayor Andrew Gillum has made a rapid rise over the past few weeks as he appeals to voters as the, quote, only non-millionaire running.
Affordable health care in this state.
In this crowded field of Democrats, though, it is the daughter of former Senator Bob Graham that's leading polls. Former Congressman Gwen Graham is holding on as the frontrunner. The numbers from early voting and vote by mail show unusually higher turnout for a midterm election. So far, nearly 119,000 people have voted by mail in Miami-Dade County, compared to 2014 when we had roughly 90,000 votes by mail. The number is even higher than what we saw in the presidential election just 2 years ago. The same can be said for Broward. So far, a little more than 81,000 votes by mail cast. In 2014, the number was half that. Early voting has shown an uptick to 56,000 votes cast in Miami-Dade. In 2014, the midterms, it was just short of 30,000. And in Broward, early voting has increased. Almost 65,000 votes cast so far, compared to 19,000 in 2014. What's unclear in all of this is what does higher voter turnout mean for these candidates? There is also a lot of interest besides the governor in the congressional race here in Miami-Dade County. A lot of people vying for Ileana Ross-Layton's seat, 15 candidates in that race, so a lot of people paying attention to that. And in Broward County, a contentious school board members contending, new people and existing ones going against each other, the political fallout from what happened in Parkland. So a lot to watch in tomorrow night's results. We're live in Little Havana. David Sutta, CBS 4 News.
All right, David, thank you very much. And a reminder, you can get all the important voter information ahead of tomorrow's primary on our website, cbsmiami.com/Florida primary.